So,
all right, we're live, I think, and we're
yes, we are. What's up, Purple People Podcast fans?
Yeah, draft's going on, and we're doing stuff here.
And Jacksonville still has 6 minutes and 15 seconds, and they are about 3 minutes and 30 seconds too late on this. They should have thrown this in already. I'm very upset that they're taking this long.
Trevor Lawrence and Tommy Kramer. Lineman Tommy Kramer, not, older quarterback Tommy Kramer. But this is kind of fun. Something I didn't really think too much about. You can expand on the Jacksonville Jaguars thing, and it will show you their top needs, best players available.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
That, of course, is courtesy of NFL.com.
What's up, Adder? Thanks for joining.
This is probably great for people that don't have draft parties to go to, such as me. I was supposed to go to one, but, of course, I have not yet completed my safety, so I'm better off at home with the cats. Also, we in no way promote Lexus.
Unless Lexus promotes us, then we do. That'll be a step up from the old Manscaped. we went from hairy buttholes to comfort cars, man. That's great.
That is pretty great. So is there any way in Earth that Trevor Lawrence isn't this pick?
I don't think so, but God, would I love the chaos if they just went like Justin Fields number one. The whole universe would be calling the Jets, offering like 8 first-round picks for Trevor Lawrence. And I would hope that
let's
Rick would
talk for a moment about number 3 on this best available list. Devonta Smith, third best available.
Wow,
I don't know about that.
So they have Kyle Pitts as the second overall prospect and Devonta Smith, not Jamar Chase over him.
Right. This list is interesting.
That's a good catch.
And I got to say, I wish that our window for the draft picks could get that ad out of there and maybe make it a little bit bigger and make our faces a little bit bigger, because I know our faces is what brings you to this place, not the Vikings content or discussion or anything like that. But still not bad. Could be a lot worse.
Trevor Lawrence, God, you have the best hair in the draft. That is goals right there. I'm telling you right now, give me another year and I'm going to have that. It's going to be a lot grayer, but that's some good hair right there, ladies and gentlemen. I know that's what you guys
going to have some good hair.
Yeah. So if you guys are watching as we're doing this live, if you didn't join us last year during the COVID-a-thon, we did like day 1 and most of day 2. I'm not sure if we're going to do day 2 again because the Vikings haven't officially traded up to get back into the second round. They have a couple thirds. But chime in. If you had anything you want to talk about, we're going to be here at a minimum through the Vikings pick and probably a few after just to see some chaos happening. I have to talk about this because it's current news and, you need to get it out there. But Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay, potential divorce coming. Did not see that coming. And we got this info earlier from Adam Schefter. So, it's legit. It's absolutely legit if Adam Schefter tweets it or goes on NFL Live like he didn't talk about it. Apparently, it stems from them picking Jordan Love in the first round last year. And, see, Adam knows what's up playing for the Broncos. I mean, if he gets out of the NFC, I'll be super happy. I'd love to see Aaron Rodgers versus Patrick Mahomes twice a year. That'd be dope.
If you're watching on ESPN right now, there is an already intoxicated Packer fan in an Aaron Rodgers jersey and a cheese head dancing like he's just having the best time of his life. So, yeah, I don't know if you should be dancing that much.
I saw this on Instagram, and this would be the most Bill Belichick and New England Patriots thing ever.
Oh, Smith, you can put comments up there too? Oh, I suppose you use the same login, so yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess it's automatically up, so
that makes sense. that we can both
funny.
control it.
Throw those
Okay.
up there whenever you need. I'll take care of these comments for us.
That's kind of convenient.
It is convenient. Maybe we should do that from now on. We can both be running the board. It's great.
I can take care of the draft screen there. This is awesome.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, back to that talk. I guess it stemmed from Jordan Love being selected when he clearly said had like a skill player, and they said F you pretty much, which was fun to watch. I'm not going to lie. As a Viking fan, it's hilarious. But, yeah, he is not happy. And I guess the contract talks, he wants a long-term contract to, probably finish his career out, and they won't do it. And I think that's bold of them because I think they're going to be significantly worse if he leaves.
I guess he was not happy even before that.
Yeah, which is crazy because a lot of people will point to, Matt LaFleur came in, but this team was a 10-win team every single year. He was there minus like 1 year. That guy is the team. I mean, let's be real. We've seen it in person. So that'll be something to watch. Another thing that came out in the last couple of days since we did a pod last week was Jimmy Garoppolo is potentially on the move from the 49ers. That's pretty cool because they traded up to number 3. They're going to pick a quarterback. We just don't know which one. So be on the lookout for that in the next couple of days, maybe even tonight. If you guys aren't watching, we're not going to stream the draft live because of copyright purposes, but they picked a Jaguar fan from Cleveland, since it's in Cleveland there, to come up on stage. I don't know if she's actually going to read the pick, but that is so cool that she gets to come up on stage and rep her team. Good for her.
A nice lazy boy and everything. Okay, there we go. It's on the board.
We all knew this pick was there. Trevor Lawrence, Clemson. We knew this was going to happen.
I am getting a playable ad now. I don't care for that. Not a huge fan of that.
I'm not hearing any of that, so that's good.
That's why I'm going to go mute tab. Okay. Don't got to worry about that no more.
Adder brings up a good point. Pretty sure Rodgers is pissed about it. Yeah, I mean, he openly said he wanted a skill player. Didn't really need a running back. Aaron Jones is a very, very good running back. So you can throw in a Valdez-Scantling, and I don't remember the other guy's name. So yeah, that's a good point. We'll see what happens here and going forward. Packers pick later in the draft, so it's not really a concern.
Yeah, there's a long ways to go on that one. So let's see you guys in the chat. What should we? Oh, I do have an ad blocker installed, but the problem is that I'm using a different browser. For some reason, everything's launching in Edge right now. So,
Thomas Buse, what's up, brother? We did hear rumblings of that. That would be weird to see Teddy Bridgewater and Aaron Rodgers on the same team. I would not like that. I don't know, man. There's a lot of teams. I would venture to guess probably 28 of the 32 teams out there would probably be like, hey, man, what's it going to take to get that guy? If the Packers are smart and then he's just like, hey, I'm not coming back, he's going to go for a lot. You probably want to do what Minnesota does and probably want to get him out of the conference to a team that has nothing to do with the NFC North or NFC in general. So Denver makes a lot of sense. They need a quarterback. Not sure how good of a coach Vic Fangio would be, but, I mean, they have good weapons there. Jerry Jeudy, Courtland Sutton's coming back.
All right, chat, hook me up here. Fan Bell, grade the pick. What should I give? To an A to an F? What kind of grade do you give the pick?
They didn't mess it up, and they got the best player in the draft, so that's an A from me. Good for you guys. We should take a point off. Give them a B because they took 10 minutes to make the pick. Jerks.
And it's Zach Wilson. He's got preppy hair, so I don't know about him. A all the way is what we're getting, so boom. Excellent draft pick. Think this draft will get crazy with trades, Mike asks. I
don't think so. San Francisco pretty much set the bar. I think where the chaos might go for these trades that you're talking about, Mike, is Atlanta. We have no idea what Atlanta can do. They could go quarterback. They should go Kyle Pitts. Their defense sucks. They should fix that. I mean, they could go anywhere. So if somebody's willing to overpay for one of these that absolutely is not for all value, I would trade out of that in a heartbeat. Look at that. The best available. Zach Wilson's nowhere on there. That's so funny. I'm happy for the kid. Really, I am. Because he's going to make a lot of money and good for him.
Yes.
But he played no one of any kind of competition. So that's funny. Here's a good one from Adder. Early guesses for the Vikings pick before the board starts to become clear. I don't want to say because it's kind of a lame answer, but I feel like offensive line. I feel like with the way the board's going to fall, there's going to be a good offensive lineman there. And you can go back in the later rounds and get a good defensive end.
The problem is that I'm still at the point where I don't honestly know what the Vikings are looking for on the offensive line. I don't know if they have their answer at left tackle, if they think they do. I don't know if they're looking for a guard. If so, then I don't even think that's going to be a first rounder.
I think they've got to look for a guard, but you're
kind
right.
Of a versatile lineman. I think maybe Alavira Trucker.
Here you go. Hot take from Thomas Bugge. Vikes trade up to get Sewell. I certainly freaking hope not. I don't, man. I like the guy a lot.
Maybe.
Here's the positive I'll say. You should do negative first and end on a positive note. Penei Sewell is only like 19 or 20 years old. I mean, he'll be a left tackle if he doesn't have an injury-riddled career, he'll play left tackle for 14, 15 years. But the problem is you have to give up a lot to get up there, and I don't like the Vikings giving up capital for anything other than a quarterback. Like, if you're going to go get a player, go get the next Rodgers or Patrick Mahomes, whoever, or let's say like a generational talent like a Julio Jones. You know you're not going to miss on it, but we don't need that position. You know what I mean? They do left tackle, but I don't want them to because they're going to have to give up a lot to get there. My early guess would be AVS. I think it'd probably be most likely they're at 14. I think the Chargers are going to steal him if he's at 13, 100%. You got to protect Justin Herbert.
The Chargers need protection big time. And I've already had a lot of Vikings fans not exceptionally happy about Minnesota not tanking that last game of the season to get that extra draft pick to move above them. But I'm still in that base that you just don't intentionally lose. They just don't do that, you know?
I wouldn't be pissed if they went edge. I don't want Jalen Phillips because of the concussion issue.
Right.
I'm scared of that, honestly. I would love Kwity Paye at 14, but I don't know. The Giants might take him. This one's good. Middle round, Minnesota get a quarterback. Well, the talk right now, Mike, is that Drew Lock, depending on what the Broncos do, the Vikings could be aggressive to go get him as their backup, which I would freaking love. I would love.
If we see Denver get their quarterback here, I would be more than happy with Cousins and then back
to Adam's point, Teddy Bridgewater got moved there yesterday, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Teddy Bridgewater's there. He'll be a stopgap depending on if they go quarterback or not. But if they get Drew Lock, that would be the best case scenario. But if they my draft crush at quarterback is Kellen Mond from Texas A&M. I love the kid. I want to see him develop, but I think he's going to be gone. He won't go past the second round. So
we got our pick. Zach Wilson.
And that again, liner up there. That's so funny.
Should not be a surprise to anybody watching the draft. It's exactly the way that was anticipated to be going.
This is where it gets interesting.
So, what are we thinking here for a letter grade?
I give it a B. If that's the guy that you want and you love him, go get him. But I'm not like blown away by him.
Adder says he's not giving that one an A.
No.
So let's give him a B. That's a good pick. Could work out well for them.
Here's where it's going to get interesting, folks. Are the 49ers taking Mac Jones? What do you guys think?
I think the love is real.
I think that's stupid. I don't like that whatsoever. Tell me if I'm wrong, guys. We got time until they make this pick. Alabama's talent is so far beyond everyone else in the SEC and college football. LSU's decent, but they've only flashed in the pan as a whole team as of recent. They're usually good at skill players or secondary. They'll have a good running back every now and again. Alabama usually has pro players, at least 75% of the positions, like ready, because they have the most players drafted every year. So you go and get a guy who plays with pretty much pro players in college. You take him to a team like, well, San Francisco's a good team, but let's say who was here originally at the third worst? Was it Houston? Something like that via Miami? If you put that kid in Houston, he's going to get murdered. he's gonna die on the field like Brett Favre did at TCF. Like it's just that's what's going to happen. I don't understand that at all. I don't know Kyle Shanahan's obsession with these mid-round, mid-level dudes. Like he's safe, sure. He's smart. You got to be smart, but these. Take a Trey Lance. Take Justin Fields. They're going to be able to improvise. Half of the game now of quarterback is if you can improvise on your feet a little bit. That dude sucks at running around, so I don't get it.
Top players right now on the board are wide receivers and tight ends.
They're not going to do that because they traded up, but that's hilarious.
There's quite a few offensive tackles that I think are worthy of an early pick. And the fact that there are a few available makes that a bad value pick. So for the 49ers to move up to where they are kind of stuck to grab a quarterback now. But we don't know which one. Would it be something they just blew everybody's mind? It's like Kellen Mond.
I'd be happy for Kellen Mond. I love that kid. I saw his pro day on Instagram and then looked at some highlights. I'm like, oh, this dude can ball. He's just not going to get talked about because there's Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Zach Wilson out there. He's going to be a good value pick, especially if he goes in the later part of the first or the later part of the second with a good team. Go to Pittsburgh, man. And I know they're not going to take him in the first round, but go to Pittsburgh. That's a great team to go to. Good coach, always fringe playoffs. That'd be great. Andrew says, thank you guys. So glad we're doing this. Thank you for joining us, man. We're having a blast. Kyle West says, what's up? He may join, he may not. His dad asked him to watch the draft with him, and I thought that was pretty cool and wholesome. So he's enjoying the draft with his dad, but we're here. We're gonna.
I told Dad to go take a flying leap, but nobody listens to me, so.
I love that they have Desmond Howard here too, a Cleveland native. That's so cool that he's getting to do that. What a monster that guy used to be.
That is a list of quarterbacks right there. By the way, where are you guys watching the draft? Are you doing it on ESPN, ABC?
You're welcome.
How are you guys watching?
Thomas has always been a good, faithful listener to the show, so shout out to you, man. Shout out to all you guys. Thank y'all for this. This makes life a lot easier for us because if you guys didn't say anything, this would be awkward.
How are you watching, Smith?
I am on ESPN. I signed in through my Xfinity login, so I'm watching it via ESPN.
I signed up for a free trial to an online television service to get the draft. And I'm going to be canceling immediately after.
Adam knows all the tricks, man. I don't give his secrets away because I respect him too much, but he's got some tricks up his sleeve. It's really good.
They seem very chill in the 49ers war room. They've had a long time to figure out what they want to do with this.
Oh, here's the throw everybody loved.
I got quiet because Mel Kiper started talking. And when Mel Kiper talks, everyone listens.
You got to listen, yeah. We got a Zach Wilson out of BYU. He's going to be great. He's kind of thin. I love that guy. I love back in the day, too. People were just like, who is this dude? Well, I made a pretty good living. I bet you know my name now. Oh, that's funny.
They're talking about Mac Jones now.
Oh, Andrew says he signed it to Twitter just to watch a Vikings game. That's funny.
I love it.
Who is your draft guru that you trust him?
Oh,
well, this will be ironic because I think his guess this year was total dog shit. Excuse my French, but I love Chris Sims. He's very bold. He has Justin Fields going at 32 to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and that is 1,000,000% not happening. I don't know why he did that. That was really stupid of him. But most of the time, he'll call out like a couple of years ago, he was shitting all over Blake Bortles. And it was hilarious because it's like I have 39 other quarterbacks that I think are better than Blake Bortles, and he's awful. And I thought that took some balls to say. But I like him, man. He'll explain why he takes certain guys over other guys that are more popular. He kind of goes against the grain. That's who I listen to about prospects and fit and stuff.
I like McShay too.
Oh yeah, big fan. Fire breather, what's up, man? Aaron Rodgers went to get an agreement. Yeah, we hit on that when we started, dude. It looks like it's going to happen. I mean, it's pretty ugly right now, but it could simmer down. I mean, the same kind of thing happened with Russell Wilson.
Screen not liking what's going on here. See if we can get the tracker back up. Boom.
Yeah, thanks, Thomas. I like him too. I like Sims a lot.
Pick is in.
This is where the draft starts, boys and girls. All right, I started before we got on, but I'm not done. I'm going to be eating pizza, and I don't care. And I know this is not professional, but neither is this show. So you guys can bear with me.
Trey Lance. All right.
No way. Good for them. That was a smart move. That kid, oh my goodness. Dude, you walked into a gold mine of a coach and a franchise. You don't have to do anything. Just turn around and hand it to the running back. Hit some stuff over the middle. Can you throw 12 yards or fewer? Wow.
Yeah, that's an excellent position to land.
Good for him. Smart move, San Francisco. Smart move. That Mac Jones hype was a smokescreen. I like it.
With how much they talked about liking a Kirk Cousins style quarterback, I really thought they had some serious interest in Mac Jones. And they probably did. Of course, they probably evaluated the heck out of him. But in the end, I think they made the right choice. Look at him slapping hands.
It's nice to see everybody get back to normal. Somewhat. Oh, he gave him a good hug, man. He was very happy.
Oh, yeah.
Good for you, Trey Lance. It's a tough division. You got a good team and coach, so that's dope. All the Niner fans are so relieved. They're like, thank God.
Throwing on the run.
He's a dual threat. He'll work great there for some design runs.
Drop in the bucket.
Little play action there.
Looks like we got some A's in the chat. Gotta love seeing those A's. So let's hit that A button.
Dude, he's got a rocket arm too.
And now I think we knew the last one was going to be a quarterback. Falcons could be anything.
I don't think they're going away from Matt Ryan, even though he's a little bit older. I think they're going to go Kyle Pitts. That's going to be a scary offense. Good Lord. Especially if they can get a decent running back. I don't know who the running back is, but Todd Gurley?
No, Gurley's gone.
Damn. All right.
I would actually be, if I was with them, 50-50 between Chase and Pitts, probably.
Just watching to see if the Patriots get Aaron Rodgers. Please don't wish it into existence.
Well, because let's be honest, Chase and Pitts are both just that receiving threat. Both offer
Absolutely.
very similar targets for just terrifying defenses. So, yeah, I mean, no matter what, you're getting a crazy good offensive weapon.
Adder. No, absolutely not. Stop that. Pitts would be scary. That would be. Fire Breather says, which O-line do you guys want the Vikings to draft if it falls to them? If he falls, I like Rashawn Slater. I like Elijah Vera Tucker. I like a lot of these offensive linemen. I don't care. Whoever you can plug in at left guard or right guard, just get them. Go get them. My heart wants Kwity Paye. I want that nasty defense again, but I think you can find an edge rusher in 2 and 3 quicker with less drop off than you are with these offensive linemen. Because once you get past like 6 or 7 of those guys, there's going to be a major drop off in production, talent, fit, all that fun stuff. So,
see, I'm kind of the other way around. I think I'd rather wait a little while on the interior offensive lineman. If you're drafting early, I think you got to take a tackle. A left tackle. Not a right
I wouldn't
tackle.
be upset with a left tackle either. I just have PTSD from Drew Samia last year.
Oh,
God, it's so bad.
Your offensive linemen aren't supposed to fly backwards. That's not the way that the game's supposed to work.
Shit, if we're calling people out, we might as well call Garrett Bradbury out too, because he had a rough go last year as well. He was on his butt quite a few times.
Well, both the guards on both sides were terrible.
That's true. Well, we said this last week too. With the defense coming back to form, 3 out of the 4 on the defensive line are going to be nasty. Hunter, Pierce, and Tomlinson. I feel like that defensive end spot could wait, but it depends on how much faith you have in Stephen Weatherly.
And I feel like the Vikings got better at corner too.
Oh, absolutely. No way.
If not just for experience
already. You're right, Thomas. Oh, Fire Breather has an interesting take. He wants a tackle in the first, trade your thirds to get in the second and draft a guard. So no defensive end for the first, second, or potentially the third round. It's a bold take.
Oh, Falcons pick is in. Is it going to be Pitts? You think it's going to be Pitts?
I don't know. Thank you, Adder. Adder said he was ahead of us earlier. He's not going to spoil it. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm not only watching on a stream, but I'm streaming from watching my streaming stream.
Awesome.
So, yeah. Yeah, it should be Pitts or Chase. Although, I would be nice to see Atlanta be that team again with that dominating tight end. That would just be on point for their franchise. I love when Smith gets so focused.
Everybody's just on their phone the entire time. That's where we're at in 2021. Everybody's smiling, but they're like locked in on their phone. Adder says with reduced player pool picks this year, he thinks it'll be harder for teams to trade into the second. Teams going to be holding on to their picks. Possibly.
Yeah.
It's a good point. Oh, there we go. I just got the update on my phone. It's not on the screen yet. Good choice. Kyle Pitts, tight end from Florida.
Boom.
Falcons going and getting an amazing pass catcher and talent. Good for you, dude.
Tight end goes 4th overall. That's
Haven't seen that
astounding.
in a while. Haven't seen that in a long time. What was the last one that went kind of early? Was it Hawkinson to the Lions?
Yeah.
That still wasn't 4.
Either Ebron
Still
to
a
the
big
Lions.
jump from 4 to 7. Needs a bigger
Now,
bow tie.
I am as great of a receiver as Pitts is, he's not a good blocker. He's basically a receiving tight end only.
Yeah.
Now, Waller's a much better blocker. But, I mean, you're not getting a complete player, but the part of the player you are getting can do a lot of damage. But let's look at chat here. We got Thomas loves that A. Got a big A there. We'll wait and see if we get any more votes here.
Nice green suit, too, by the way. It's a good one. I'm liking the style there. That's a good pick by Atlanta. That offense is going to be nasty. Calvin Ridley, Julio Jones. We don't know if Julio is going to stay, but good receiver, good tight end. This is going to be interesting next at 5. Cincinnati needs to protect Joe Burrow, but he has a connection and apparently had been rooting for Jamar Chase to get there. And that's a nasty wide receiver, so this is where it's going to get really interesting.
If Atlanta didn't have 2 exceptional wide receivers, I probably would give this a B. But the fact that they have 2 very, very amazing wide receivers as it is, it means that they can put Pitts out there as a tight end. So the pick it's the right pick.
It's also, you got to think too, there's a good chance Julio Jones is not there. I mean, if they're talking about trading him, he's getting up there in age, but goodness, man, some teams would definitely be out there and definitely be in the market for that dude.
Oh, Patrick Surtain II jumps into the best available.
They still have Devontae Smith right over Jamar Chase by 0.1 points. That's interesting. That is not the consensus from everyone.
But Surtain jumps down to, he's almost out of 7.
That dude is he's so good watching this tape. Like a man among boys.
Yeah, isn't it nice watching these first picks go by and them being in positions where we're pretty sure Minnesota isn't going to pick? Unless you're one of those
absolutely
Twitter people that really want the Vikings to draft a quarterback.
I mean, we would love – the only quarterback that I would want the Vikings to get in this draft would be Trevor Lawrence, and that was physically not going to happen. So go do what you do, Rick Spielman. Yeah. If the team takes a tackle right before we do, I'm telling you right now, the Chargers are going to take an offensive lineman right in front of us. There's no way they don't.
Oh, yeah, they'll take one of them.
They have got to keep Justin Herbert protected. He is a gem and a steal of last year's draft. So I would be expecting that.
They are doing some fancy handshakes.
I'm on a commercial right now. Some guy's smashing trash cans and pulling a garbage truck.
Smashing trash.
There's a joke to be made there. I'm not going to say it.
I appreciate that. My mom's a nice lady. And she's also deceased, which makes that joke even funnier to me. But probably a little bit dark to others.
I'm with you. I could have laughed at it, but I'm not going to. We have messed up humor here at the Purple People Pod. So
But yeah, there's quite a few really good left tackles at the top of this draft, so I wouldn't be too concerned if one or two fell off. The pick is in. Do they get an offensive weapon? Do they get some protection?
They're definitely getting Jamar Chase. I'm going to call it. If Joe Burrow's over there telling you who to go get, you're probably going to listen to him. They have the luxury, too. They're only going to be 5 picks into the second round. They can get another decent offensive lineman. It might not be a tackle, but they need help on the O-line there. Shout out to my buddy at work, Doug, if he ever watches this. My trainer at work. He's a good dude. He's a hilarious human, and he's a Bengal fan, unfortunately for him. But he's like, it'll be real fun to watch Joe Burrow throw to Jamar Chase for 3 games until he's in a wheelchair.
Thomas Buse thinks it's going to be Mr. Swell.
Any chance you get to move up 2 spots for a 3rd and a 4th? I don't think so. I think you'd have to offer more than that. Andrew, who would you want to move up 2 spots for? That's the better question. I don't get this. You and your damn commercials, NFL. The pick's in. Why does it take 5 extra minutes after they've made the choice? Get it together. You know I'm going to watch. It doesn't matter.
I had to rip a little bit on Score Sports or whatever it's called. Score North? What are they called? Because they posted this. Well, they reposted this stupid draft scenario with the Vikings trading Danielle Hunter.
Yeah.
To move up like 2 spots to where the Cowboys are. Did it with no context as to why the Vikings would move up. Offered no comment on the trade in particular. They did it just to rile up Vikings fans. And I, of course, I had enough of it at that point. So I, retweeted with comment, and I was like, the troll level's getting pretty heavy with you guys. It's out of hand. And one of the people on their staff tweeted back at me, I'd like to know how that's a troll. I'm like, well, let's see. You tweeted a comment with no context to try to get a negative response from Vikings fans to get interaction. That's trolling.
It's a primo definition of clickbait.
And they did not reply to me.
Imagine that. Crazy how that works.
Oh, look at that guy. That's a big old Bengal hat.
That's incredible.
Have you ever wanted to be that kind of fan that gets all dressed up and...
No, I just wear a shirt of the team. That's it. There it is, boys. Jamar Chase. LSU.
Boom.
Nailed it. It's like Fox News for Vikings. That's hilarious. Oh, here you go. Move up 2 spots for 3rd and a 4th. Andrew wants us to get the offensive tackle the Chargers want.
Just play some leapfrog.
Whatever they want, we want to steal it from them. That's hilarious. God, that's funny. I'm not worried about it. I kind of hope that we said this in the last show. I kind of hope that the Vikings trade back and get some more picks.
I'd be fine with a trade back.
What's that?
More than happy with a trade back.
Yeah, I would love that to get more capital. But I mean, if they stay there, they're going to get an offensive lineman or a defensive end. More than likely, it's going to be one of those two. So we'll see how the draft falls. I mean, who knows? This is where it gets interesting.
So, Chase to the Bengals. I don't love it because it's not protecting their wounded quarterback, not giving them a pocket. But it is nice because they do get a player at a high value position to make things a little bit easier in the receiving game. So tell me, guys.
Wes just hit us up in the chat and said Burrow's going to get murdered. They can get other offensive linemen, but I definitely. Oh, that's rough, man.
A, B, C, D, F. What are we talking here?
I give it a B.
B's in the chat. A B does the trick. Wait. Miami's in already.
Woo! There you go. Thank God, Miami. That's
Miami wasted no time.
Now, this is where it gets crazy. Are they going to pick Penei Sewell, or are they going to go with the wide receiver? Jalen Waddle, maybe?
You should get a weapon for your quarterback at this
they're
spot.
all in on Tua. They are all in on Tua, so.
Could it be Waddles? I have Waddles above Smith on my wide receiver list.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah, Adam's not a fan of the small body receivers, so that was fun to listen to.
I'm not saying he can't succeed. I'm just saying that
at
you got to put some
60 pounds, though,
muscle on that frame, and you got to work exceptionally hard to win with that lack of size.
The hardest hitting fucking linebacker. Excuse the F-bomb, guys. That just snuck out of nowhere. Who's the hardest hitting? Is it one of the guys from the Bucks? They have a really nasty defense.
Oh, God,
going over the middle and just getting annihilated. Ooh. I feel bad for his rib cage being that small, but maybe he's shifty enough. He can do. I mean, Stephon Diggs isn't particularly huge. He takes some shots and he's all right, but he's not 160 pounds.
Just when I think we've already seen the comment of the night from one of our listeners here, and they just keep getting better.
Adder, you're coming with the fire today.
The comment of the night, they just keep coming. They just keep coming. Have you ever watched that edit of Smash Mouth where they say, and they don't stop coming for like a half an hour? Just that part. It's amazing.
And maybe, so we did this at work. This is weird that it's kind of related to that, but they did the Nickelback song, Look at This Photograph, but it was just Chad Kroger holding a graph and they slowed it down. Look at this graph. And why are we doing this? And then today, one of my work buddies showed that Smashing Pumpkins song, the real popular one.
Oh, the Wii!
And it's going down a roller coaster.
That's a classic.
I'm not a Smashing Pumpkins fan whatsoever. I was like, why did you show me that?
Oh, I do love the Smashing Pumpkins. Almost got to see them in concert, but my mom talked me into staying home for another week or so instead of heading back to Minnesota. So sold the tickets online.
Bengals could have picked up a fullback to help shit for their battle line. That's fantastic. That'll shock the world.
Look at these Dolphins needs. Receiver, defensive line, offensive line, running back, linebacker. So pretty much anybody.
Well, it's crazy. They were a fringe playoff team last year. They played very well under that coach with, I'll say, mediocre quarterback play. Tua did not impress, but Fitzy did all right to like hold the ship afloat, and they were close, man. You gotta think this is gonna be for Tua, man. This has got to be Jalen Waddle. That's what I'm gonna guess here. I'm waiting for the pick to come over. I have my screen pulled down on my iPhone, so it'll give me the update right up there. I want to see it immediately.
I actually get it first on NFL.com before I get it on my TV.
Oh, nice. All right, there we go. Minus the Trey Lance pick, we are nailing this draft.
Is in. And that is a correct pick.
I like it.
What is going on with these suits? Oh, that's a nice suit. I mean, the pocket's a little.
I don't know the pocket, but I like the left flap that comes out. That's dope. That's a different color. That's cool. That's Devontae Smith right there, giving him some love. That's dope. You got to love seeing your boys getting drafted. That's really cool. There's Mac Jones coming over to say hi. Love that. Love that.
Love all that.
They're both like, fuck yeah, we're not going to the Lions. This is all right. So I said this the last 3 picks, but this is crazy because Detroit needs literally any and everything. They're going to pick Penei Sewell at 7. I'm going to call that right now. There's no way because Jared Goff is going to get annihilated. He played really crappy until they got
the
Andrew
pick is in.
They definitely took Penei Sewell. Absolutely, they did.
Now, if the Lions take Smith, I make a pretty nice amount of money. So I kind of hope that's the case. Oh, no, it's not. I have Washington taking Smith. That's the odds that were just stupid.
Devontae Smith to Washington?
Yeah.
That'd be a nice little combo. Scary Terry McLaurin. That dude's a beast, man.
I saw the odds on that, and I was like, you ever watch The Office and have that scene where Kevin talks about, who is it? If John Mellencamp ever wins an Oscar and be a very wealthy man. So could someone offer him like 1,000,000 to 1 odds?
That's fantastic. Scott Schwab, what's up, dude? Thanks for joining us. Vikings pick is getting closer. Adder says the Lions are going to pick Parsons and beat the Lions. That's funny. Matt, you know what? Parsons might be a Dan Campbell kind of guy.
Parsons, he's an ankle biter, man.
Biting off some kneecaps. Yeah, no,
their pick is in, but I haven't graded this one. So guess what? I'm giving Waddle an A. I'm not even waiting for you guys.
I don't think
they
you
got
guys
that A
here. Penei Sewell to the Lions. I'm calling it, man. There's no way they let him fall past. There's no way.
I don't know. I think they busted out on their last cornerback, so they might try to fix it. Maybe overreact.
Oh yeah, the kid who went like 3rd overall last year from Ohio State.
Yeah, he was bad. He was not.
He was super quick too.
Good.
I forget that kid's name. Was it Okudah?
Jeff Okudah.
Yeah, he had a lot of potential, man. He's I mean, I'm sure he's only 1 year in. He'll be all right, but super fast, but
Thomas Bridge agrees with you, Smith.
I saw that. Thomas is a smart man.
Oh, Susie hitting on him. You sure look good on the stage. Come on, Susie. You're old enough to be his mom.
I'm going to go ahead and give us a like on the old Facebook and the YouTube channel. That was pretty instantaneous. I like that. You guys should do the same. Wherever you're watching at, you should absolutely jump in there
And I like that we're not getting spoiled for the phone calls, that they're saving them for the little speech after. That's nice. Devonta Smith.
No way.
Gotta be.
Oh, I thought the pick came through.
No.
I just want to let you guys know I love you for being here. I giving up an online concert to do this draft stuff because I love this show. All right.
I'm just having fun.
I'm being dramatic here, guys. I love the draft so much.
I would be the only difference between doing this and what I was going to do is I'd be sitting on the couch down there with my white chocolate macadamia nut cookie instead.
Dude, I became a basic white bitch since I started working at the airport. I definitely drink Starbucks every morning now, and it's a kind of a problem. I swapped out energy drinks for cold brew coffee.
I've never properly ordered a Starbucks drink.
Well, I get at the gas station. It's like those ones that come in the glass bottles. Like,
okay.
Yesterday, like these Frappuccino ones. Oh my God, they're delicious. They're wonderful. Bam! I am nailing this draft. This is how it falls. General manager, armchair general manager right here. Come to me for all your NFL team needs.
Sorry, buddy, you're going to Detroit. I've been to Detroit. It's not great.
Mm-mm.
But I guess at least it's not Milwaukee. Even though they don't have a football team, I hate Milwaukee.
He's happy and emotional. Congratulations, Penei Sewell. Good for you. Look how pumped they are to get the best offensive lineman in the class. Good for you guys. Too bad your quarterback sucks, but that's fine. We'll have a lot of fun beating up on him. I'm happy for Penei Sewell. Where do the Panthers go right here? Justin Fields is still out there, ladies and gentlemen. And they just dealt Teddy Bridgewater. Now, they say that Sam Darnold's the guy. I don't buy that he's a long-term solution. But Justin Fields is there. Devonta Smith is there. They could certainly use a cornerback. This will be fun.
I would give it an A, but it's not updating for me yet.
I mean, right now, Daniil Hunter. 3 years from now, maybe he gets better. I said it earlier, Thomas. I don't think you were on yet, but the kid's only like 19 or 20 years old. He's so young, and he's so good already. That's an excellent pick by the Lions. They didn't mess that up, so good for them.
I don't think they expected him to be there.
I don't think so either.
Oh, they just didn't update the pick yet on the tracker. All right.
Yeah, if you're not getting it, if you're waiting for the visual, Penei Sewell out of Oregon. Outland Trophy winner, the nation's top interior lineman, first team All-American. He was unanimous there.
There we go.
Just a monster.
Yeah, I think we're all going to go A on that. If we can get that left tackle in that division, it's just essential.
Todd's best available. Number 2, Rashawn Slater from Northwestern. All right. I love Mac Jones watching him in this. He could care less. He's just like, yeah, I'm coming. Whatever.
He knows he's getting picked eventually.
Yeah.
He knows it's coming.
I was at work today. I didn't get to watch my annual draft day with Kevin Costner move in there.
Nice.
Broncos desperately trying to cancel their Rodgers trade. I don't think they're going to take Fields in Carolina, so they could definitely get Justin Fields at 9, which I feel like is going to happen.
Yeah, if you notice the Panthers on the needs list, quarterback is not included.
Well, yeah, you go after Sam Darnold, and you're pretty much saying, hey, I'm going to pick up his 5th year. So you got to have a lot of faith in Matt Rule to be like, I want Sam Darnold, because it hasn't necessarily been outstanding with the Jets.
I always be silent when AT&T's Lily is on the screen.
Oh, Lily. Come on, Carolina. You get 30 seconds to get that pick in.
It's in. It's
Oh,
in.
it just updated on ESPN. All right.
This could be Patrick Surtain.
Justin Fields to the Broncos confirmed. Calling it now.
Has Adam been looking to buy a Lexus? What would I do with a third Lexus?
God, I love you guys. What a fantastic reply. No, we were talking about that before you got on, Andrew. We're like, well, we're not sponsoring Lexus, but if they sponsor us, what an upgrade from shaving your butt hairs from Manscaped that would be.
Right? I'm just glad I haven't been Googling some other stuff to throw in there. Because that ad could be a lot worse.
I'm also open to Sundrop sponsoring us or Papa John's that I'm eating. I'm just here to get free stuff, man. That's all it is.
How about a light to put on in front of you so that there we go. Are you doing that to hide when you eat? Is that why you're doing it?
What?
Turning your light off?
The light? No.
Yeah.
So when I click over to watch the draft, it gets significantly darker. And when I come back to our screen, it's a lot brighter. I'm just trying not to chew into the microphone because I know you guys have some ASMR fixes about me chewing, but I'm not going to give that to you. All right, Carolina, what did you do here? Plenty of good players out there.
I'm just happy both cats are sleeping. This is awesome. They're not here in my face doing cat things. They're not fighting everywhere.
On the screen.
Bless ESPN's heart for trying to turn the schedule release into a big multi-hour program. When all people do is go on Twitter and
the
list.
pick is back. That is not who I thought they were going to select. Hint, hint, before it comes on the screen, he's pretty close and local. All right. I see you, Carolina.
Oh, the other corner. All right.
J.C. Horn, South Carolina Gamecock. That's a big physical corner right there, boys.
And the Vikings do not need a corner at this point. So that's an excellent, excellent point for the Vikings. So far, Minnesota has to be pretty happy with the way this is panning out.
Oh, very happy. Justin Fields is going to the Broncos, boys. Put that shit in the bank. I will be super, super surprised if he doesn't go. They need a quarterback badly. And I'm not saying that to poo-poo on Bridgewater. I love him to death, but we've kind of seen as his career has evolved, he's pretty much a fringe starter, very high-quality backup. So a DJ rave. Yeah, you like that background here? I stole that. I ripped that off from one of my favorite music artists.
Are we looking at an A or a B for Horn? What are you guys thinking?
I'll give him a B. I don't know how good he's going to be, but physically, that dude's big, man. He's like a big, physical, aggressive corner.
Position of
Good for
need,
them.
very good player. My phone's just been buzzing and buzzing. Oh, my cousin's calling me. Cool. Oh, there's my nephew calling me. This is either awesome or terrible.
We'll go with awesome.
Let's just make that a B. You don't see a lot of NFL teams, at least not the Vikings, taking players near their hometown early in drafts. I don't think Minnesota's taken a University of Minnesota player. I don't know when the last time it happened.
Oh, shit, they should have last year. Fuck. And seeing the Jeff Gladney situation now, definitely should have taken Antoine Winfield. Oh. Adder, you're correct. Denver will be burned to the ground. And you know what? I think, God bless John Elway's heart, he'll swing for the fences till he nails the quarterback. He does not care. And this is good news, and part of the reason why I want Denver to do that. If they pick Justin Fields, Drew Lock's going to come to the Vikings. That'd be great. Or at least he'll be in good contention to come to the Vikings. We'll see.
Ooh, you have received a payment from Fanside. Now that's an email I like. That's a nice payment too. Woo! Wow, this phone's been going nuts. See, I set it aside. It hasn't been an hour, has it? About an hour.
Yeah, just about.
Wild. And all these freaking messages. I'm not this popular. I don't know what happened. All right.
Yeah, Adder, they're taking a while. They're just trying to see if somebody wants to jump up and give a ton of capital.
Oh, yeah, you got to see if you can get that. You do. But I'm going to use my classy 2-liter bottle full of water to take a nice drink. Oh, yeah. What I was going to do is I was going to order one of those big, like 1-gallon jugs.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm going to do for streaming and everything like that, because that's a lot classier than drinking out of a 2-liter bottle. I should have just grabbed a cup, but yeah. Denver Broncos. They need a quarterback, some offensive line, linebacker, defensive line, running back.
Damn, they are still waiting. Like some 41. All right.
Vikings crawling up there. What is that, 5 picks away?
Totally take Locke as a backup. Yeah, me too.
Mel's best available. So Minnesota's already got to be trying to call and move up a little bit for Slater, you'd think. You'd think that they've been calling everybody.
Just let him come to you. Oh, I don't like that.
But I think they know what they'd be willing to give up. And I don't think it's anywhere near what a team would want.
Oh, not at all. Rashawn Slater, Elijah Bear Tucker still there. Yeah.
But you got to kick the tires.
Well, here's the thing with that too, Adder. We know Dallas probably not going to take one of those guys, and Devontae Smith is still there for maybe the Eagles. Possibly the Giants too, if they wanted to go all out. But yeah, one of those guys could definitely be available for the Vikings. So we'll see what happens. I think Patrick Surtain's going to go to the Cowboys. That would make sense. So they will still be there.
Holy seconds
hell,
left.
Still on the clock?
There's the pick is in. Yeah, Dallas should be Surtain. Or maybe Parsons. Sean Lee did just retire, which, let's be honest, Sean Lee this past couple of years didn't even play a full season.
No, they're not finalizing a trade. Broncos pick is in, Andrew. I was thinking the same thing. Should have kept Brett Ripien. 1 start, 1 win, 1,000 win percentage.
Mark Rypien.
Trevor Siemian. Ugh. Woof.
I got my boogie shoes.
Come on, ESPN and Twitter. Tell me who this is. I'm anxious right now.
Oh, man.
Woo! Okay, then. Not who I thought. Hey, good for them. That's a need.
Yep.
Like the one guy in that crowd likes that pick. Oh my God, where's Justin Fields gonna go?
Yeah, I definitely had him going next if he didn't go there. So,
well, the Cowboys don't need it. Burn Denver, burn. Oh man, they're not going to be happy about that.
Dallas has to be very sad. This had to have been the guy Dallas wanted.
Yeah, 100%. That's who I thought they were going to get. Micah Parsons is available. They could use defense. They need defensive help so bad. They got.
So
Cooper,
what are we thinking for this Surtain pick?
I don't know. I don't think they're going to go with Farley for injury concerns.
I'll give the pick.
They might go offensive line. That offensive line's not what it used to be 5 years ago. They may do that. I don't see a need for Devonta Smith. That's a good draft pick. They need a corner. That's a B.
That's a B?
I think so.
I like to pick a lot. I think they got the best corner in this draft. Any OL taken?
Sewell. Yeah, Penei Sewell went to the Lions, fire breather.
That is, unfortunately, correct. And we are going to get another cat over here that I'm going to have to stonewall. Oh, yeah, Dallas. Dallas has to be struggling. But I would not be surprised to see a team try to trade up here. Whether it's for Devonta Smith or a quarterback,
Washington,
I would not be shocked.
Chicago, New England, they all need a quarterback, and Fields is sitting there.
And the further these guys drop back, the more it's just going to be.
Oh, I'm watching this Surtain tape. I like that he not only goes for pass breakups, he tries to intercept the ball.
Yeah.
What fantastic
Great
corner that
instincts.
dude is. Good job, Denver. Fire breather. Come on, dude. You know where Trevor Lawrence went. Come on. Justin Fields is still on the board, though. Weird. Andrew, Denver Inferno. Denver starting Teddy Bridgewater. Looks like it.
Hey, you got your quarterbacks a little messed up there, Smith. Fields is still available.
What did I say?
You said he was taken already.
No, he hasn't been taken yet. We know where Trevor Lawrence went.
I think you confused him with Zach Wilson in that question. Saying that
no, Fire Breather said, where did Justin Fields go? I said, he's not gone. We know where Trevor Lawrence is. Justin Fields hasn't gone yet.
Oh, I thought you were answering for both of them. That's my bad then.
No, we don't know. Fire Breather, we thought for sure Denver was going to take him. I was banking on that. They got a great player in Surtain, but man, Dallas. Poor Dallas. That's who they had mocked going to him this whole time. So Dallas Cowboys trade the pick to the Eagles. Oh, crap. Here we go. That's interesting.
So they moved up 2 picks. What do we got here?
Devontae Smith.
They draft another questionable wide receiver.
Oh, God.
Kuiper thinks it's Smith.
That's my choice, too. You traded up. What the hell are you waiting on? Come on, Philly. Go get that wide receiver.
And for that, I think they would have had to have jumped the Giants.
For 12 and a third. That's all it took to move up 2 spots? Shit, Rick.
Yeah, that's all it took to jump the Giants.
What are you talking about, Firebreather? They already have Hurts. What do you mean? What is that? Give me context on that. They're going to take Devonta Smith from Alabama, the wide receiver, the Heisman Trophy winner.
The little guy.
The 160-pound receiver. Good Lord, that's tough, man.
How did he lose that much weight when people asked him to bulk up?
You know what? I give him credit to have the balls to stay at that because he has confidence in himself, but that's a lot.
Parsons has got to be getting mad.
Dude. Best players available. Sorry, I'm behind in this chat. Smith, Rashawn Slater, Justin Fields. Cora Mora. Who the hell is Cora Mora? Why don't I know who that is? Legend Bear Tucker. Would be interesting. I don't think they would do that. I've heard nothing, especially my guy Dave at work, because it's nothing but absolutely in on giving Jalen Hurts a year much like Tua in Miami. I think they're going to get him a playmaker because they kind of jacked up that wide receiver pick last year. Thanks, by the way, Philly. We really appreciate that.
This interdivisional trade stuff is just odd.
Yeah. Also really odd that the Eagles, Giants, and Cowboys all picked consecutively. That's weird.
All right, Eagles. What kind of shenanigans you got today?
Why couldn't you have waited? Dallas wasn't going to take a wide receiver. So, was it you're afraid that the Giants were going to steal one from you?
Yeah.
Okay. People in Philly hate their GM. God, they hate their GM. We need some more 7th-round picks. Oh, I see you, Scott, doing some fatherly stuff. Who are we hoping to get? Well, we're hoping we trade down and get a ton of picks and still nail one of the guys that we originally wanted, but
That'd be nice.
this board is turning out kind of weird right now, so somebody might just fall in their lap without having to trade back or get the value they wanted. They definitely don't have to trade up. I'm going offensive line. I think they're going to take an offensive lineman, but would not be mad if it's Kwity Paye.
It's going to be OL or wide receiver.
For the Vikings?
No, right here.
Oh, okay. Hey, there you go.
There he is.
Another
pick I don't really love.
Devontae Smith goes to the Eagles, wide receiver and Heisman Trophy winner.
Trading up to get him, I give this a C, but I want to see what you guys think.
I think I give it a C as well. Dallas definitely wasn't taking a wide receiver. They got CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper. They don't need another wide receiver. They need help everywhere else. The Giants have Kyle Rudolph, Evan Ingram.
He clenched his jacket. He looks even leaner. Don't do that. Oh, wow. I can put my hands around his waist, I bet. Oh, man. At least he's in a soft division, I guess. That's a plus for him.
A year late, but you get there eventually, Eagles. Man.
If he'd have landed in a hard-hitting division, he'd have been absolutely just destroyed. But NFC East, man, he could feast because that's soft.
He had familiarity there with Hurts, depending on how long he was there, because Hurts was there 2 years ago. But they got the Alabama connection somewhat. Good for them. They got Rager in the first round last year, so they expect him, I guess, to be a number one, but you've got a decent wide receiver core there now.
Yeah.
Got to stay healthy.
Not letting me expand it. There we go.
His tape looks good. He's got a little Stephon Diggs to his get off.
The cocky little guy.
He's just got similar movements. That's really good. He's got similar catch style too. It's a kid. He's just.
But wide receivers got to have a little bit of cockiness to them. They do.
They love them.
Most of the best ones have to have that attitude.
They love them, some of themselves. Thomas says C all the way. It took him 3 years to get one.
Trade alert.
No way.
The Giants trading up. The Bears. What?
Justin Fields to the Bears.
Justin Fields to the Bears.
Let's go. I got to text my buddy James. Shout out to James Hart from Burn Halo and 18 Visions, both great rock and roll and metal bands. Love you, dude. I got to text him right now. Huge Chicago sports fan. See what his feelings are. Hey, maybe you'll actually get a good quarterback at 11 instead of trading all the way up to 2 and fucking it up like you did a couple years ago. I can't believe they took Mitch Trubisky.
Oh, what if it's Mac Jones?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. No way.
What if it's Mac?
Scott Schwab, have any of you had your COVID? I just got my first shot. I'm feeling good, but I might taking it rough. I got mine back in January. Now, here's the problem while we wait for this pick, Scott. I had COVID over Christmas. I actually contracted COVID over December 20th. I was unaware that you weren't supposed to get the vaccine shortly after having COVID. So I got mine 2 weeks after I had COVID. I felt absolutely nothing. So I've heard from people who did not have COVID and got the vaccine that they felt side effects. So we will see. Scott Schwab having a feeling the Vikings are going to trade back now. It's possible. This is definitely going to be a quarterback. So that means 12 and 13 could be Tucker, Slater. I don't know. Oh, Pick's already in too. Well, they knew exactly who they wanted. This is interesting. My buddy Devin is a huge Packers fan. He's like, please don't let the Bears take Fields. Please beat Trubisky 2.0 and Mac Jones. I will die. God, I will die if they take Mac Jones. I will be over the moon if they take Mac Jones. Andrew says, sorry, Justin. Woo, okay. Oh, please pick Mac Jones. Please. God, I'll be so happy. You got to think the Bears' upper management there, they've got to be on thin ice after the catastrophe with Trubisky and Foles and now all this.
Did they ever show the compensation?
I don't think so. I'm going to get on Twitter and see if I can find it real quick.
They kicked the other fan out of the lazy boy. Shoved the Bears one in there.
There it is. Giants get 20th, a 5th, 2022 first and 4th. Holy shit! This is Justin Fields, guys. It's got to be. I'm going to call it now.
Indigenous communities and for older and rural Americans. We're joining forces with the CDC Foundation as part of a draft-a-thon to meet the basic needs like nutrition, safety, and health. Carlos Nelson, who's behind me, has been doing just that, leading the Greater Auburn Christian Development Corporation in Chicago.
Oh, Twitter's way ahead. Twitter will always be ahead of any draft program. Yeah, people sitting there typing it out and spoiling it. So I always try to stay off Twitter if I can during the draft.
Well, I was right.
Yeah, as soon as that
Chris
trade
Sims
came across.
Chris Sims, I don't know why the hell you thought that would be 32 to wait for that guy. Come on now. Justin Fields is a Chicago Bear.
Yep.
What do you mean? I didn't catch that. Sorry, I wasn't reading the chat, Thomas, on drugs. What do you mean?
He's just curious. Are you doing any drugs or?
I'm fresh off of the drugs. Fresh off the drugs.
Minnesota creeping on up. They're almost on the clock.
Cowboys, Chargers, Vikings. Let's go, boys. Congratulations, Justin Fields. Knew you weren't going to stay out of the top 15-ish, 19 at the worst.
Yeah, I think that trade up and pick has to give them an A, even though they gave up a lot to do it. Another first rounder.
He's an instant upgrade for anybody they have. Nick Foles is always injured. Mitch Trubisky was terrible. He's an instant upgrade. They got to get him some weapons, though. They've got to look to that the next couple of years because Allen Robinson doesn't want to be there. Running back is so-so for them. But, yeah, he's a playmaker. The kid is definitely a playmaker.
No edge players picked yet. Yeah, Vikings have to be very happy.
Vikings definitely got to be happy right now. They're not going to have to reach for anyone.
But are they so happy?
I forgot. That's a good catch, fire breather. I forgot to have Andy Dalton. So he can actually sit under Andy Dalton for a year. They don't need to have him start.
No, they don't.
That's good. That's a good pick by the Bears.
Oh, yeah.
That's a much better pick and the value than Trubisky at 2. You see a guy just sitting there waiting. Was Dallas going to take him? No. I highly doubt the Giants were going to take him. Definitely not the Chargers, definitely not Minnesota, but you have to come and get the guy because the Patriots definitely probably thinking about it. So, and no,
yeah, I did not think the Bears would be walking out of there with him. Did not think this was going to happen.
My buddy James is stoked.
Oh, no, he's a flat brim guy. Oh, drugs equal cold medicine. You got a case of the sniffles there, Smith?
Not at all. It's just me being overwhelmingly happy and crying tears of joy at how this is falling for the Vikings right now. I told my buddy James, congrats. I said, that's legit. I'm still buying you an Andy Dalton jersey, though. Hashtag red rifle. Let's go. The beige water pistol. Oh, man. That's cool. What do the Cowboys do here?
They can pick anybody. Parsons fits exactly what they want to do.
100%. And Sean Lee being gone, that would be a perfect spot for him to land, too. 12 is a decent spot for a linebacker to go. He's the best linebacker in the draft. I'd say the most rangy one.
They could use an offensive lineman. So we could see 3 offensive linemen in a row here. They're talking about Aaron Rodgers again. Oh, he just called Kirk Cousins a plateau quarterback.
What? Who did?
Kuiper.
Oh, piss off, Mel Kiper. Fix your hair. Will there even be a first round? There will absolutely be a first round running back. Najee Harris and or Travis Etienne will go to one of the playoff teams. I'll book that now. The Bills need a running back desperately. James Conner signed somewhere else, I believe. Pittsburgh needs a running back. Yeah, Thomas. They gave up. They swapped picks, a first and I believe a fifth. But that's who they wanted. I get it.
Fields is already the second best Chicago quarterback of all time, behind the rumor of Russell Wilson being traded here.
Behind smoking Jay Cutler.
Oh God,
who was very nice to me in the Nashville airport, by the way. He's a fun Twitter and Instagram follow. All right, you guys getting excited? The Vikings are coming up soon. Cowboys already have their pick in. Vikings will be on the clock after the Chargers put in their pick. So let's do this. I'm kind of hoping they trade back.
pick is in.
Who is that?
Somebody who's very excited.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody from the draft-a-thon.
That's cool. Who's the Cowboys taking? Guys, shout out your answers.
Like I said, they got to be replacing Sean Lee.
We thank you for your service and all you do to continue to help others during this challenging time.
I like how everybody has to wear a mask, but Roger Goodell does not. Boom! There it is. Man, we're nailing this draft. We are nailing this draft.
I believe that if he'd have fell to 14, Minnesota would have taken him. %.
That's dope. That's dope. That's so cool watching these guys have that moment. You only get drafted once. Good for you.
We actually cannot put TV volume on the broadcast. We will get DCMA'd and we'll get our channel striked.
You'll get in big trouble there. Sorry about that.
We wanted to play a radio or something like that, but we looked into it and we can't. This is the best we can do is the static images on scrolling on a website while offering commentary on it. But we got to call it reacting. We're reacting to the draft.
Which is not a lie.
But I'm giving this pick an A.
That's a great fit, especially the need with Sean Lee. Team player Sean Lee retiring right before the draft, making stuff easier on the team. Good for you, man. Yeah, we'd rather stay online and keep the pot up too.
Now comes the heartbreak.
Hey, one of those offensive linemen is going to be it doesn't matter. I think the Chargers are going to take Vera Tucker.
Slater.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's going to be Slater.
That's all right. I'll take Vera Tucker to the Vikings. Ain't mad at it.
The Micah Parsons Project.
That's such a good name. Good reference. You got to say it in your Dr. Evil voice next time.
Well, Dallas looks very happy, which they should. They should be happy.
That kid's got a mean step, too. Be a good linebacker. All right, I'm going to see who the Chargers take because I am anxious to know.
No, don't be a nosy Nelly.
I'm not going to announce it. I'm more doing this for my brother. He's a huge Chargers fan, and I'm annoyed that they're right in front of us. Following Luke Braun on Twitter, trade down looking hot right now. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Twitter about the Vikings is funny right now. All right, Chargers, pick your left tackle and we'll pick the other.
This moment is a dream for every kid who loves the NFL out there. So how would you tell them? You feel in this moment.
Oh yeah, there's still, I'd say, at this point, 2 offensive linemen that are worthy of 14.
Yep.
Rashawn Slater and Vera Tucker. Those are the 2 players that I think are worthy of being picked here. And of course, with two spots there, Minnesota can guarantee themselves one of them. Or they can trade down for someone. Oof. I actually kind of like Mac Jones to the Patriots. For some reason, it kind of works for me.
That's a safe pick for them. But Garoppolo has familiarity there. I could definitely see them going to get him.
So I did decide to take a look on Twitter, and it's all just Vikings fans being salty that they didn't move up to get the quarterback.
Daily Norseman says 10 seconds ago, the Vikings are now on the clock. I have not seen the Chargers officially put the pick in yet, but all right, pick is in. Chargers, who'd you take? I'm refreshing like crazy right now.
It's weird how many people are at so many different places when you scroll through Twitter. It's like this guy's thinking.
It also depends on who you follow too. I don't follow that many people on Twitter. I have like a decent amount.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, the Chargers pick is no surprise.
Vikings Twitter said, "Yeah, you should trade down." Yeah. You see me just keep refreshing.
What are you refreshing for now? The Vikings pick?
No, I want to know who the Chargers picked. I still don't know yet.
Oh, I've already cheated on that one. But yeah, I mean, it's the Chargers picked who we think the Chargers were going to pick. So it's not like it's going to blow anyone's mind.
That's offensive line. Let's see which one.
The best one? I love that Chipotle advertises a quesadilla like it's a brand new thing, like they invented it.
This is the 2021 NFL Draft.
K-Fan, how upset are you that we did not trade up to get Fields? We have a quarterback already. So good bet. Rick trying like heck to move down. I mean, yeah. I would think so. I would hope so. There's an Alabama quarterback available. Would you mad if we took him? I'll get off the pod right now. I'll log off. Do you think I'm kidding? I'll do it. All right, Washington or Las Vegas. If you want Mac Jones, hit us up. Oh, that's funny.
What Minnesota needs to do right now is call up the Patriots.
Yep.
And tell them we're trading this to someone for a quarterback. Just want to know, you got any last minute bids to throw in? That's exactly what needs to happen at this moment.
All right, there's a pick.
The Chargers draft room looks like a Verizon store. Yeah, that's no surprise right there whatsoever. Biggest need, best player available, perfect fit for them. It's just they have to be extremely happy with that selection.
All right. Are the Vikings going Vera Tucker? Or are they trading back, boys? Are they going to shock the world and go get Quiddy Pay at 14? What's happening? The time is here.
Yeah, this is what we've all been waiting for. More defensive tackles. Oh, yeah, he can play either tackle spot. He good.
God, I love the internet. Old Row Sports. Herbert uses protection. Confirmed. Oh, that's funny. Wow. Zach Wilson looks like he threatens litigation after getting sacked.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'm still hoping to see that traded down. Hey, Stonewall cat. No cats on the computer right now. No brushing against me. Don't be cute when I'm trying to tell you to go away.
25 seconds ago, Adam Schefter, Vikings could be trading out at 14. Jets are coming up.
Caddy pay.
Vikings are chalking trade at 14. Let's go, Rappaport. This is what we want.
Twitter, don't trade down, trade down. Like every other person's saying something else. The Jets.
Jets traded up to 14. Let's
Okay.
go, boys. We got some. Oh, yeah.
Boom.
Scott noticed your background. It's pretty sweet, right? Like it.
Oh yeah, I love that. I can steal some backgrounds here. I try to do something kind of cool each show now. I kind of recycled this from the one before, but I don't think I could have done much better. Yeah, Vikings should have 23 now.
Well, that means I'm definitely gonna have to take a pee break in between now and then. That's cool, though.
I haven't seen the official details on the trade yet, but yep, they're trading back from 14 to 23, which I am fine with.
I'm a big fan of that. Nice, picking almost the same spot we did last year, and that's cool. Woo! Just found out who they took. Viking fans are gonna be pissed. Woo! Damn. You guys want me to spoil it for you?
Do you know if the Vikings got a second out of it?
I don't know what they got. I know who the Jets took.
That doesn't matter too much to me, but
They did, fire breather. They did.
if Slater was still on the clock or still on the board, I bet you Vikings make that pick.
Yeah, Adder, I'm guessing they probably did a third to go back that far. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. Details aren't out yet.
My guess
show
is a
it.
second and a seventh.
They'll show
No.
it here shortly.
2 sevenths.
Jets going in there to protect that quarterback they just got.
Oh, yeah.
Smart move. Vikings gain 30 points of value by the Rich Hill chart, equivalent of a
Ooh.
fourth-round pick. The
23,
Jets traded number 23, number 66, and 86 for the Vikings 14th and 143rd. I like this a lot.
That's a good value.
I like that a lot.
Good value on that trade.
66 and 86. So that'll put you – they have 3 third-rounders and a second. Hell yeah. Way to go, Vikings. It's a smart move. Who they take? Thomas Buse. They took Vera Tucker, USC. Yeah, so they got a second and I believe a third. If I read that correctly. A number 66 and 86. 23, 66, and 86. That's not bad, man.
And the Vikings won that trade by 30 points, huh? Not
I
bad.
love that. Oh, I love that.
We've been at this for a year.
Old bro Alabama on Twitter. This is now a San Francisco 49ers hate account. Oh, that's incredible. Oh, 2 third-rounders in the deal. All right, the Vikings get 2 third-rounders. Now they have 4 third-round picks, so they're going to trade back up in the second.
This is our moment to build something
That's good stuff. That's what I like to see.
66 is barely third round. I mean, that's fringe second.
That's good stuff. No more first round caliber O line anymore. Who's left? Offensive lineman. I have to look. Let me see. First pick of the third round. They're so close enough to be a second, third, and fourth. Yeah, this is good. This is a good move by the Vikings.
I'm fine with waiting.
So Sewell, Slater, and Darisaw. Darisaw hasn't come off the board yet. Christian Darisaw. Penei Sewell was regarded as number 1. Slater, Darisaw 3. Jalen Mayfield. Let's see. I do not want Samuel Cosme. That is not who I want. Barrett Tucker's the top guard. Wyatt Davis ranked as the second. Trey Smith, Tennessee. Quinn Menierez, Wisconsin. That could be a pick that the Vikings can go get. There's still Alex Leatherwood from Alabama, so he's a top 5 guard prospect. Vikings have a lot of chances here to fix the line, which is what I predict that they'll do, but that's cool.
They don't like the pick. Either they don't know who he is. I don't know who they wanted. Jets fans look very disappointed. They
You
shouldn't
got to
be.
protect your quarterback, you idiot.
Very good.
God, Jets fans are stupid. Kyle West is not happy. He wanted to guard the Jets this guy. Here's the $1 million question right now. Mac Jones to the Patriots. Is that happening? Pick is in. God, I can't wait to see what the Patriots do. I still don't think he's the 15th best player in the draft. I know that you reach ahead for need of, position and stuff. I don't see it.
My Vikings fan buddy John Beaver is not pleased. He wanted Tucker.
Mac Jones to the Patriots.
Pick is in for New England. I will say this. I would be surprised if the Patriots pick a running back.
There's no way. No way. Oh, you can't do it that early.
So Sami at a left tackle. I have no idea who the left tackle is. Honestly, I'm still kind of hoping that the Vikings can draft Brady Christensen to be the left tackle going forward, but yeah.
What a bummer for Elijah Vera Tucker. You got to play for the Jets. That sucks. Ugh. Mac Jones, boys. He's going to be a New England Patriot.
The fact they didn't have to trade up makes it to where this should be the pick.
It's the most New England thing ever to happen.
Win Super Bowls with Tom Brady. Did you see? Hi. You mad because I didn't let you up on the computer?
started providing food to fellow veterans. He and his team have provided more than 5
Oh, I hear you, fire breather.
meals.
Mac Jones is going to the Pats. Jimmy Garoppolo is not. There it is.
John, thank you for your service to our country and for helping those facing food insecurity.
Vera Tucker was going to be a good pick, but I think they have a lot more value trading down.
With the 15th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the 6-time world champion New England Patriots select Mac Jones.
There he is. Look at that posture that he's got walking down. He's got the Vince McMahon walk.
He's got a dad bod. And I'm loving it. I'm so happy for you, dude. Good for you. To New England, too. He's got to be stoked about that.
Yeah, he's got to be a very happy man.
Nick Saban, best college coach. Now you go to the best coach in the NFL. Man.
And Adder's right. That suit, that's a Vince McMahon power suit right there. I'm just glad he didn't pull a Vince McMahon and tear both ACLs trying to get out there.
Oh, Jesus.
You remember when that happened?
I did not.
He was sliding into the ring and tore both ACLs doing it. Couldn't stand up. Great fit. Great fit. But so far, we've seen a lot of great fits and a lot of talented players. A lot of people getting the position they need. And now we have the Cardinals, who could do anything. And they're not trading back.
Linebacker. They could go corner here. They need a corner. I know Caleb Farley has injury concerns, but that makes a lot of sense. You know, Travis Etienne creeping up there with the 6.71 grade. Good for you, dude.
Oh, yeah.
He's a good player.
Position bias is weird.
I hate that the whole running backs are only valuable, but they're still valuable.
Yeah, if Tucker ends up being a Hall of Fame guard, you're going to have a lot of salty Vikings fans. I mean, even if he's a Pro Bowl or all pro guard.
That's a good point, Andrew. The rookie left tackle the Bucs got Tristan Wirfs.
Oh, he's amazing.
It's a good pick. They also got Antoine Winfield. That hurt.
I've already said a couple times.
Hindsight's 2020 now.
If it was legal somehow, Wirfs should have been Offensive Rookie of the Year. And I'll say that on a Vikings podcast. I don't even care.
Yeah.
He was amazing.
That's a good point.
Dreams fulfilled. When you were 7 years old, you actually illustrated a photo and wrote, "When I grow up." And
Well, it too doesn't matter if Tucker does become a tackle or guard that will be needed. Depends on what the Vikings pick is, honestly. Because you could say that about Fields and Parsons and all these people who went ahead, and especially all the ones after trade back from 14. So not too worried about what they turn into. I need the Vikings to nail this pick. Thanks, Andrew.
Definitely.
Thanks for the
appreciate this
commentary,
right
and
now.
thanks for checking in with us. We appreciate it. We'll find out who we got tomorrow. I'm pissed I have to get up at 4 a.m, but we're going to stick around for it.
Gonna have to shove some more of that salty pizza in your face.
Yeah, I'm going to finish it here in a second.
Oh, no, don't finish it because then you'll be all full and ready to take a nap ski.
I can't take a nap. I'm so excited to see what we're going to do here. I'm very pumped for that.
Arizona on the clock, pick in. And Mac is Cam backwards. That is true.
Nice.
Xavier Call. All right.
Linebacker. Okay.
Good player.
Vikings Twitter. You guys make me laugh. God, it doesn't matter who we pick. You guys were never going to be happy.
No.
God. God, they have these pictures here. It's going to be really blurry because it's so bright. I'm going to turn the brightness down. They have these two pictures side by side of Mac Jones and Tom Brady with their shirts off on Barstool. Oh, they're so bad. Yeah, he's definitely got a dad bod. Good for you, though, for getting picked by New England. That's good.
Kyle West says, I wanted the guard the Jets drafted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Although I said it in every mock draft I did, and on almost every podcast, if it's an offensive lineman and it's interior, I'm waiting or trading back.
You don't want to find Quentin Nelson and take him at 6 overall?
If I thought Veer Tucker was Quentin Nelson, we'd be having a different conversation right now.
The road grader that guy is. I love him. Yeah, Firebird, we were talking about that earlier. Pick lasts forever. It's just TV time. It's such a over. It's so drawn out. It's annoying. I love day 2 and day 3. It just flies by. But they got to put these in like every pick in the first round is going to save a team and get them a Super Bowl instantly. So, like this, I'm learning about the linebacker that the Cardinals just picked. Competed in track and field and was a gymnast when he was in elementary school. Why the hell do I need to know that? I don't need to know that at all.
I think you do.
There's no need for any of that.
Saw the Pokemon movie in theaters.
And then all the guys that actually go to the draft.
Hey, look, it's Bad Bunny.
Anyway, what you up to?
My nephews hate that Bad Bunny guy. Hate him.
I don't know who that is.
He was the #1 artist on Spotify last year.
That's the boomer comment that I'll make today. I don't know who that is. I don't know a song by them. It's good, though. Good for that person. Oh, Las Vegas. Miami's back again. I have a feeling Kwity Paye's going in the next 2 to 3 picks.
Wait, you do know who Bad Bunny is? He's the guy
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
that performed at the Super Bowl with J-Lo and Shakira.
I don't remember that.
I guess it might be my age or I don't know, but I definitely remember J-Lo and Shakira.
No, I remember that.
forget
The only
that.
thing I remember is Shakira leaning down at the camera and then I was like, well, I'll sleep great tonight. I hope I dream about that. All right, guys, I'm going to let Adam take over for a second. I'm going to use the restroom. I'm going to mute this stuff. I'll be right back.
In the meantime, we are waiting on the Las Vegas Raiders to make their pick. Got several needs here. Offensive line could be a linebacker. Defensive line, corner. All of those could be picks. Adder with a great comment here. Says, so which third rounder will the Raiders be picking in the first this year? The Raiders always throw me for a loop. It's never one of the best available players that I think it's going to be. So I'm excited to see who this is going to be. But I'm also really curious to see if it's somebody I recognize by name immediately. Firebird says, honestly, any offensive line we pick would be an upgrade over Dozier Hill. Let's say pick another Drew Samia in the draft. And yeah, there's always a chance you can grab that underachieving player. We've seen it happen several times. And yeah, Vera Tucker was probably safer there, but that offer that got put in front of him, that's a hard one to turn down when you're gaining that much draft capital. Mac Jones. Quarterback's just coming off the board. Courtyard by Marriott. ESPN's top 5 are very different from NFL.com's. Barmore, Barmore isn't even in there. There's no, all different players. Kind of
All right.
ridiculous.
All right, I didn't see a pick yet.
Nope, you didn't miss anything.
Oh, I see it here. Offensive tackle off the board. Okay. Alex Leatherwood, offensive tackle, Alabama. Okay.
Not a player I thought would go in the first round or the middle of the first round anyway, but okay.
Raiders, man. Ooh, Scott Schwab coming in hot. Vikings now have most picks of any team with 11. Doesn't Seattle have like 3 picks in this draft?
I think so.
Oh my God, I couldn't deal with that.
Leatherwood family very excited.
Adder. I'm reading up in these comments. Which third rounder will they be taking in the first this year? John Gruden is awful. He is not having a good second tenure. And Mike Mayock, man, he was such a good like scout and analyst now. He's got to be driving him nuts being there. That's funny.
Oh. Leatherwood's a little grabby, but he's a baller.
Nice. Vikings will be up again soon, guys. They're not that far off.
And we will see them often tomorrow. Maybe a little later, but we'll see them often. Now, tomorrow's going to be a bit different. I'll be, if you guys go live, you and West, I'll probably just hang out and chat with you guys. If you guys don't do that, I'll probably hop over into Discord because I have a lot of work to do tomorrow.
I won't be on tomorrow. We got plans. Nashville is opening up. Tennessee has decided through their governor that they're going to lift mask mandates if businesses want to cooperate. So it's a fun, exciting time. Been a little over a year to go enjoy myself.
There you go.
Tomorrow night. But yeah, I expect to be seeing my phone jumping off the hook tomorrow with some Viking news. So that's going to be fun. And if you guys do a Discord, I'll definitely get in and jump in with that.
Dolphins have made a selection.
Woo, okay, there we go. As soon as I clicked over. 5 Alabama players taken. Goodness.
So far, Barmore's still out there.
He'll get taken later on here. I gotta imagine Kwity Paye goes right here to the Dolphins. I gotta
Alex
imagine.
Leatherwood, draft predictor, 60% chance of being available at pick 46. Oh, Raiders.
Goodness, man.
Oh, Raiders.
Albert Breer, the Raiders coming in with another reach.
I understand taking the guy you like and want, but there has to be some value to it. You can't just do that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
fire breather. They definitely reached. Oh, my goodness. They're known for that, though. Woo! There it is. I was not right on the person, but the position was correct. I don't want to spoil this for you guys. I won't keep throwing them out. They'll pick here shortly. They got a local boy. All right. That's cool. I didn't want that guy. I'm so terrified of his history.
Well, then I know who it is. But yeah, I wouldn't have taken him either.
And he's got all the talent in the world, but
I love the passion.
I love Twitter. Mina Kimes is a great follow too. It's got a picture of Homer Simpson sleeping soundly. It's like me going to sleep after the Seahawks don't make a wonky pick because it's literally impossible this year. Oh, that's a bummer.
Everyone at Jalen Phillips' house looks like they're dressed to go to the prom, except the dad in a polo.
That's awesome.
As I'm sitting here in a threat level midnight t-shirt and sweatpants with holes in them.
I'm wearing my favorite pair of pants and they have a hole in the crotch. So that's
We are the classiest podcast out there.
we are. It's a tease. You guys can't see it, but I'll tell you about it. Man, this is shaping up great for the Vikings so far. This is really good.
Yeah, this Jalen Phillips was on my extremely terrified list. Ones that I could not see the Vikings drafting. The red flags were just too much. Oh God! Oh, that trickery!
What happened?
I'm watching that trick play they tried devolving for that highlight for Jalen Phillips, and trick plays are terrible. Wait, the Dolphins drafted 2 players named Jalen? That's awesome.
Ooh.
How many more Jalens we got?
That's crazy.
An F-150 ain't an F-150.
So Washington is who's their quarterback? Alex Smith retired. They have Heineke and someone else. Who the heck is their quarterback? I need to know this.
I'm not sure.
I forgot. Washington football team quarterback.
RG3.
Fitzmagic. Yeah, they got Fitzy. Taylor Heineke, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Kyle Allen. Okay. Nice.
That is quite the average quarterback room.
Yeah, that's going to blow you away. Somebody said Mac Jones was walking through that tunnel like he was going to tell on someone. I love the internet so much. All right. So that was 11 hours ago. That's not updated.
Pick is in for Washington.
Uh-oh. Let's see who it is.
I'll be observing your safe driving abilities. Play your cards right. You could be in for a tasty discount. Let's roll.
I don't know. I'm still a bit in shock over the fact that the Bears have like a possible franchise quarterback now.
I'm literally reading that. So Arif Hassan is retweeting stuff. Trading down is good and fine. He's retweeting someone else. He didn't say this. I'm lashing out because Fields was super attainable and they chose not to. Because you're paying for a quarterback for at least 2 more years. What? Why the hell do people not understand how football works? You bitch online, but the answer, it's like failing an open book test. Just stop. You guys are dumb. So dumb. Ooh, I like this guy that Washington got. Big fan of him. These are great picks. All these picks that are coming in are not who the Vikings want to take. I love this. I love this so much.
Yeah, I don't think Washington went quarterback. I don't think the value is there. I don't think that there's another tight end that would be at this point. Linebacker?
You don't know what it is yet?
No, I'm not cheating on this one.
I won't spoil it for you guys. God, Vikings Twitter. I can't take you guys. I can't. Somebody put it out. It's Skull memes. I'm not a fan of that guy. I still follow him, but it's that Steve Carell in the office was like, I'm going to kill myself. Why?
I don't know.
We don't have a second round pick, you guys. And it doesn't matter who you would have taken in the first. You would have bitched about it. You take Kwity Paye. You should have taken a lineman. You take a lineman. It's like, well, he was the lineman that I wanted. Shut up.
Ooh. Yeah, it ended up being a linebacker. That's what I thought it was going to be, but.
All right, Vikings are coming around the corner. Mac Jones, your aunt walking into the buffet. Oh, man. I wish I was that clever. That's good. Ooh, here come the Aaron Rodgers Green Bay future in Jeopardy memes. I love it.
Oh, yeah. Those are.
Man,
they're going to be there.
He was good on Jeopardy, though. He was very good.
I'll admit, I haven't watched Jeopardy in a while. I took like a little break after Alex took off, so I haven't watched any of the guest hosts. I got to get back in the habit because I feel myself getting dumber.
No, fire breather. There's been a couple taken. So you got Penei Sewell to the Lions. Rashawn Slater left to – where did he go to? He's somewhere in there. Vera Tucker, and then the old lineman Leatherwood just left. It's been 4 so far.
Leatherwood to the Raiders.
Vera Tucker to the Jets.
Slater to the Chargers. And then Sewell to the Lions. So, yeah, there's been 4.
Oh yeah, the Jordan Love spot. Yeah, that's well documented. He was not happy with that pick. Rodgers was not happy. He begged them to take a receiver last year, and they went with a quarterback that is not. First of all, he's not a good successor. So he's not going to fill the shoes there. And secondly, it's just like you could have got him later. I don't understand that. Kind of like the Eagles messing up the Justin Jefferson pick. I'm not mad at it. That's fine. All right, when's my boy Quiddy Pay coming off the board? Yep, that's it right there. Vikings fans, trade back and get more picks. Vikings do just that, and Viking fans get pissed. Yeah, that's accurate. That's very accurate.
All right, I'm just trying to catch up on a little bit of work before the Vikings get on the clock. So if I'm a little silent for a little while, that's why. And I apologize.
Yeah, Adder, I'm with you. If we can get Quiddy Pay at 23 and come back up in the second and get Wyatt Davis, I would be over. I would be through the moon. I'm hitting refresh like crazy. I'm ready to see it. New York Giants. Wyatt Davis.
Oh, he's good.
Is he still on the board? Yeah.
Wyatt Davis is pretty much my favorite pure interior offensive lineman. Vera Tucker played on the outside, and he played very well there, and I understand why people love him, but Wyatt Davis is a pure guard.
Yep, I was just saying that, fire breather. Get out of my head. If we can get Pay at 23 and somehow jump up to get Wyatt Davis, I would die for that one. That would be a slam dunk for the Vikings, but we'll see. They've got to do one to get the other, so I can't get ahead of ourselves. We still have to address stuff on day 2 and 3 too, guys. We still got to get safety depth, the wide receiver 3, punt kick returner, all that fun stuff. There's still a lot of depth, linebacker, depth at corner. There's still going to be a lot of stuff there, but right now these are the 2 glaring ones, so we'll see.
My writer's room on the Viking age is worried that Caleb Fair is going to be the pick for Minnesota. And I really, really don't think Minnesota would go corner. I just really don't see it. Possible? Sure.
Saw's still out there.
Yep.
Oh, Peter Schrager, Giants, one of my favorite players. Don't be that guy. You got to know who. You got to say who it is. How dare you make me wait in real time?
Watch them take Barmore to replace the defensive tackle that the Vikings just got from them. Because Delvin Tomlinson was a monster there.
Such a good move. Such a good pickup.
So I would not be shocked if this is Barmore at all.
Great. That's funny.
Here comes the Raj. Adder's a big ooh.
Wow. Did not see that coming. That's a pick right there. That's a good player. That is not who you thought, Adam.
No, I'm just hearing it right now. Whoa.
He's a good wide receiver. Good for them. Nice.
Those
that'd be-
fans that don't know who he is better learn who he is, because he's got skills.
This is how good you got to be. He's from Florida, and his tight end prospect went 4th overall, and he's still going in the first round. That's a good wide receiver right there. I'm very interested to see where Rashad Bateman ends up. I'm very, very interested. Holy crap, guys. We've been doing this for 2.5 hours.
23?
So Colts are on the clock. They definitely need defensive end help. Quiddy Pay, calling it. Well, they do need D-line, too. They could get Barmore. He is graded higher than Pay. And the Titans are right in front of him. I'm not sure the Titans needs.
Yeah, he's more of a gadget guy. But if you don't mind running gadget plays, Tony is quite a guy. He's a college football player. I'll give him that. I'm more of a pro set guy. But wow. When you watch what he can do, it's kind of wild. Time for another drink. Gotta have them drinky poos. Of course, mine are water. Some of you guys are probably having a much more flavorful beverage at this point of the night.
Sundrop. Sponsor me, please.
Sundrop mixed with tequila.
Ew, not tequila. Ugh.
I'm sorry.
I'll take
gin.
I'll take. Oh God, go back to tequila. Oh, gross.
You don't want your pine tree Sundrop?
Oh God.
So here's a stupid little story back from my drinking days. My buddy said, "Go to the store and pick me up a 2-liter." So what kind do you want? He said, "Doesn't matter, just something with a powerful flavor." I said, "Okay." So we go there. We come back, and I give him his 2-liter. He said, "What'd you get?" I said, "Root beer." He said, "Well, I guess we're having gin and root beer tonight."
Oh no. I've had gin once. If that tells you anything about what I thought of it, I had it one time, and that was it. That was all it took. So terrible. And I hate tequila too, but I would drink a 5th of tequila before I touch one shot of gin. Ugh.
Everclear and Rock and Rye night was pretty interesting.
Rock and Rye, yeah. You know what's crazy? And in a very small dose that we were always told as a remedy through my mom's side of the family, if you ever have a really bad cough, that you should take a little bit of that. I never thought about drinking it to get drunk, though. Man, that was awful. Woo, I like that. Barmore to the Colts, Darisaw to the Titans, pay to the Vikings, mate. So please, I'm with that. I am totally with that.
Interesting.
All right, I got to read something from Adam Schefter via Peyton Manning on Trevor Lawrence. Peyton Manning told Trevor Lawrence at the Masters earlier this month that Jaguars head coach Urban Meyer needed to play him every play of every game so that he could break his record for most interceptions by a rookie, which is 28. I love Peyton Manning. He's so wholesome. He's fun. All right, Twitter. Tell me who this is.
It's weird how so many of the experts love Kadarius Toney to the Giants, and the casuals are all like, what was that pick? What a stupid play.
Dan Orlovsky says to Giants fans, Kadarius Toney is a faster Golden Tate. That's a good comp. I like that. God, remember
So
that year or
elusive.
two? Remember that year or two where Golden Tate just owned the Vikings? God, he was annoying to watch.
Oh, yeah.
God, sliding right past Xavier Rhodes like he was just awful and trash. Woo! I remember a Florida Gator who looked like that, elusive and fast. Man,
Kids got wheels. I would be shocked if it was a corner. Shocked. For Minnesota. Not for the Colts. The Colts would make sense.
I'd actually be visibly upset if that happened. Hitting that refresh button like crazy. Let's go, boys.
This past year is so hard in so many communities. My family and I are honored to be able to carry on the culture next season.
Shout out to Jamin Davis, the linebacker getting selected to Washington. Congratulations, you're a football teamer. Oh, hey, we got a Twitch bot.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Thanks, Twitch bot.
But it's to sell us followers.
Hey,
They realize that we don't have followers. But still.
it's on you. We'll take it, though.
Yeah, why not?
Now, once again, just wonderful work being done there by the National Football League. So many of its
Let's go, boys and girls.
The pick is still in. Brought to you by Pizza Hut, the place where Kyle Smith does not get his pizza.
Nope.
Pizza Hut used to be so good, and they're not that good anymore.
You know, I keep seeing all these nostalgic pages for like 90s kids. Back in the day when they had the buffet there,
Oh,
that was some of the best tasting pizza.
it really
Not a fan of it
was.
now. It's too artificial for me now.
Yeah.
I devoured a Papa John's thin crust pizza today. There's only one piece left.
Wow. Odds on Tony to the Giants was 60-1.
Woo!
Somebody made pretty good bank on that.
Oh, heartbreaking.
Well, we're going to find out again. Here comes Roger Goodell to make the announcement. The Indianapolis Colts have made their decision here. We are at the 21st pick.
I forgot Carson Wentz is the quarterback.
Did they
there.
sanitize the NFL draft chair between uses? Can you imagine being somebody who goes there and wipe down that chair
Ugh. No, thank you.
between every single person?
Quiddy Pay to the Colts. My heart breaks. Damn it.
It's a good play. So I guess are we going for Russo now?
I don't want Russo. Who's still out there? Darisaw? Yeah, let's get Christian Darisaw and call it a night. The Colts refusing to draft offensive line as if Andrew Luck didn't teach them a lesson. Oh no, that's so bad. That's all right. All right, let's do it. Christian Darisaw to the Vikings. Let's make it happen. Don't pick him, Titans. I don't want to watch the draft. I want to. I'm trying to do this on my phone. Prospects. Okay, so we're gonna go on the clock. It's linebacker, running back, D tackles, best. Let's view the best prospects here. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. I don't think they're going to reach for Jason Owe, even though he's pretty good. They're definitely not going to take a running back. They don't need defensive tackle depth per se. There's a good linebacker available, but Darisaw makes sense. Offensive tackle.
Where is your move? Yeah, I'd like Pay. He's a solid player. He'll be good for Andy.
Come on, Tytoons.
Anything is better than Ponder at 12.
I think that's a chance they take Adder. I think they could take a chance on Barr moving. Get another one in the draft next year. We know Kendricks isn't going anywhere. Shit, Barr might stay. He already backed out of one team who offered him more money than the Vikings. Daily Norseman. The Minnesota Vikings are now on the clock again. Let's go, boys.
If Darisaw gets to the Vikings on the clock, that's a massive victory.
100%. We did not talk about that fire breather, but that is hilarious, seeing as how he wants to be so loved, Juju, on all those platforms. I love that because Justin Jefferson just shows up and he's like, "Yeah, I'm pretty much just as good as, if not better than you already." So,
and it's not even like his dance. NFL players have done it before him. You know, it's part of the
I like
culture
that.
Before that, and
I love that.
They're accrediting it to him. He's not saying it's his or anything like that. People are saying it's his. And I think that's pretty awesome.
He's just repping his hometown and culture from where he's from, and I adore that. Own where you're from, you know. I have my podcast shirt on, but I've got a Charlotte Hornets hat on. You gotta love where you're from. Man, that's cool. Twitter's blowing up right now. Come on, Titans.
A lot of people showing Bateman. Wonder how Vikings fans would feel if Bateman was a pick. I know they always complain that Minnesota never takes University of Minnesota players.
I don't see the need for it. You can definitely get a wide receiver 3 in the third round, and you have multiple third-round picks. But
would he be from Minnesota?
Yeah, that would be it, though. You'd pick a wide receiver from Minnesota, and people would be furious. They'd be like, "You didn't address the offensive line."
You should grab another sun drop.
Should I?
Probably.
Think they're going to trade back again?
I didn't say anything.
I know who the Tennessee Titans took.
Yes.
That's a good pick for the Titans. That's a good value, too. The guy was number one at his position group for a while. Freaking injuries. No, it's not Darisaw. Fire breather. It is not. Alex Leatherwood was the 45th ranked player on the athletic consensus board. Holy shit, they took him at 17.
Yeah,
John Gruden, you love to reach for players in the draft. Jesus, man.
I mentioned him to you as a possible third rounder like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, you did.
So yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna keep in the spot, if we're gonna trade back again. I don't want to keep staying up to it. Jamar Chase had to hit the gritty when his name was called. I love it. Justin Jefferson retweets. Heck yeah. You need a wide receiver. Okay. All right, Nashville. What are we doing? Who is that? Nice. Woo! Caleb Farley from Virginia Tech, Tennessee Titans. Get a corner. All these Viking fans over there.
that was good. What a nerd.
Who's that?
Caleb Farley. And Darsaw here should be the pick. And he will get all Vikings fans, well, I would say almost all Vikings fans back on his side, if that's the pick. I'm not getting excited till I see that on the pick is in. I'm not going to get excited.
I love this. Quiddy Pay telling his mom she can retire now is the moment of the night. That dude came from the oh my god.
Oh yes.
Najee Harris threw a draft party for the kids at the homeless shelter where he lived for several years growing up. God, I love these stories. Goodness. Seattle, New York, Minnesota.
Oh, don't send us to commercial, ESPN. I forgot I was on camera. Hope I didn't pick my nose or something. I hate that. Well, I worked at a casino where I was under surveillance for like 7 years. Constantly. You know, you're always being looked at by cameras.
It's like the airport, dude. I feel you. Goodness.
At some point, it just doesn't matter anymore. So I'm sitting here, got the webcam on me, and I just forgot it was there. The pick is in.
Ooh, shit, son. Who we taking, boys? It's got to be Darisaw, right? I mean, I think that would be the consensus here. I don't know yet. I haven't seen it.
The list of stories goes on and on. I bet. I've never seen anyone do more with their
Virtual draft party for Minnesota.
than you. I concur.
This is the party right here. We still got to wait through all these ads. All of them. All the
I'm
ads.
just happy they didn't trade back again. That's what I'm happy about. That means I can get 5 hours of sleep tonight. I'm very excited.
Twitter very upset about this commercial break, by the way.
I'm not telling you, Thomas. I'm going to make you wait. I still don't know who it is yet, but I'm going to wait.
The only thing I'll tell you is whether I like it or not.
I'm refreshing, guys. I mean,
And I will say that I like it.
Chad Graff says who it is. Thomas is pissed. It's only a couple more seconds.
Let's see what the fan sided. The Viking Age chat says. Oh, they're still guessing. Okay.
Thomas, you're not going to be upset.
I mean, they had to bring somebody in to help out Delvin Cook, right?
I'm not going to say it till they show it on the screen.
They needed a safety to compete with Xavier Woods, right?
Yeah, you need at least a backup in case one of them goes down.
There's Zim's
Look at that
draft
Viking
room.
suit, dude. Look at that suit.
I'm looking at Zimmer's draft rooms compared to Bill Belichick's with the dog at the laptop.
That's amazing. Boom, the pick is in. Let's go. There it is. It comes across your phone. The Vikings take Christian Darisaw, offensive tackle from Virginia Tech. All ACC first team. Man, let's go, boys.
That is an excellent pick.
That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. You trade back. You still get the position you needed. They're going to go get a pass rusher very, very soon tomorrow. Hell yeah. He was so pumped. Is that his dad? His dad up there in the war room with it. He is so excited. Nice. He got a crew at his house, too. There's a ton of people there.
Every one of the
Nice.
commentators right now on ESPN are saying how great it was that they made this trade and we're still able to get him. And the question has now been answered. The Vikings have a left tackle.
They have Kirk Cousins on repeat, like a 1-second clip. I love it so much. There we go. We
Trade
love it
down,
too.
still got the player you wanted. And I will be one of the first to say it, they rolled the dice big time. That's a long way to trade down if you still want to get one of the better offensive tackles. To me, it was Darisaw and Brady Christensen. Those were the two best left tackles left in this class. And they did.
Vikings' new offensive tackle, Christian Darrisaw, was the highest rated Power 5 pass blocker in the NFL draft, 94.5. I don't hate this. I don't hate this at all.
We got Chirizo here saying that he had the Vikings taking Darrisaw at 14, and we still got him. And you know what?
What's up, Shay?
We love that. We love that a lot. Let me hit that A there. Boop. Not only did they walk out with a franchise left tackle, which I believe is true, but they walk out with more draft capital. So yeah, this not only is this a win, it's a future win already. And like I said before, Veer Tucker, one heck of a player. He's going to be a very, very good interior offensive lineman. But to get a starting left tackle and pick, come on.
I love this so much. Oh, good pick, Vikings. Good job, Rick. Chris Sims, Vikings need to come away with a big-time O-line in this draft. The way they play, running the ball, play actions of boots. Darrisaw, in my opinion, is arguably the best pass-protecting tackle in this draft.
Oh, there's no arguably.
There's a nastiness about him. Well, welcome, sir. Hell yeah. I like it. Whoa! Steelers taking the first running back in the draft. Najee Harris from Alabama. Nice.
Dang.
Another Alabama player gone in the first round. Goodness, man. Woo! I don't think that they're going to be doing any trading back into the first round. I don't see anybody there that they have like need, but I'll stick around for one more pick and I'm going to hop off. Got to get some sleep for work tomorrow, but I love this. I love this so much. And this is what we talked about for weeks leading up to the draft. That however the draft would fall, they're going to trade back. They're going to get picks. They're still going to get a great player. Adam alluded to this now. That's a franchise left tackle right there for years and years. And I don't want to say he won't be a bust because you never know, but
right,
man, this dude has
his floor is very high.
Yeah,
his ceiling's even higher.
Scott Schwab says Kurt Warner actually said in a video on Darrisaw that you could trade back at 16 and Arizona and still get him. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, this is a big win for the Vikings tonight. I still can't believe that they rolled the dice on a left tackle if that was the position they wanted to go with.
You know what I would have loved to have heard if this didn't work out, who they were going to take or what they thought they were going to do. That's when you hit the fucking panic button.
Because it didn't work. You could draft the guard, but then you're left with Cleveland or moving O'Neal over, and neither one of those is really a answer at this point. That's just kind of throwing stuff at the board and seeing what sticks. So the fact the Vikings actually went out and got a left tackle is big because it shows that they're established to making sure that they have what they need. Alabama's rolling. Are there any other fringe Alabama players out there?
Barmore's still out there, right?
Barmore is still out there.
Who needs an interior defensive lineman?
Jacksonville.
Yeah. That'd actually be a great fit.
We got Mike here. Mike is super stoked. I'm trying to maneuver my stuff around so I click on this. There we go. love the trading and got an OL player. Not only an OL player, but an excellent pass blocking offensive tackle, left tackle, and that alone should have Kirk Cousins just pretty excited. Not that Kirk didn't have good protection last year. Riley Reef did have a very good season last year, but they had to move on from him for salary cap reasons. And now they've, that's what it looks like right now, Scott Schwab. And that's not bad.
That's an improvement from last year. That's an upgrade. We're not going to tell you it's going to be like the Cowboys a few years ago, or the Eagles when they won the Super Bowl, but that's an upgrade from last year. So
bringing a little competition for Cole, and then we're talking. I think we all need to thank the Raiders for being the Raiders. You can always count on them to screw up your mocks or anything. You never know. And also, while we're at it, while we're talking about the players and why the fits are, being able to bring in a rookie left tackle on that rookie deal sets the Vikings up very nice for salary caps. Especially if they end up paying Cole what they're paying, which is almost nothing. Because they're going to have to end up paying Brian O'Neill here soon, and he's going to get some money because he's good.
Well, Vikings Twitter, you can shut up now. They got an offensive lineman. They didn't reach for him. He's a great value. They got more draft capital. It's crazy. It's like GM knows what he's doing most of the time. He's whiffed on a couple, but that's the draft, right? It's a lottery. Sometimes you don't win it. I love this. I'm going to wait and see who Jacksonville picks, and then I'll be out of here. I don't know how long Adam wants to stay on, but what an awesome night, guys. The Vikings, they knocked this out of the park. They absolutely won this through and through. They could have taken him there. They could have taken a couple other players, but now we all have but confirmed that we'll jump back up in the second round at some point.
Well, the Vikings have 4 third-rounders, right?
Yeah.
And one of them is
I believe.
Well, the fourth will be on day 3.
Correct, but you still have a lot of capital between third and the fourth round, which is still decent.
And the first pick for the Vikings is I want to say within the first 5 picks, right?
Yes.
So it's going to be early third. So there's going to be picks all over in the third round, and there's going to be a lot of talent available. This is a deep draft for interior offensive line. So, yeah, there should be a very quality guard available tomorrow. And I wouldn't be shocked one bit to see Minnesota take one of those, an edge rusher, a wide receiver, and a safety. That 4 sounds like the most likely. But, of course, with Minnesota, it's always going to be at a position of need if the value is there. If the value isn't there, they aren't going to do it. And we saw that today, which fans are happy settling for what falls to them instead of being aggressive and playing the values, because Minnesota not only won the trade, but they traded down and got a guy they wanted. That can help them immediately. So it's just big.
I'm only seeing 2 third-rounders right here. I'm seeing a bunch of fourths. So I don't know if these are updated yet. Yeah, this isn't updated because there was like a 60-something pick, and it's not in there. We'll get that situated. It's going to be chaos right now because everything's updating. But that's fine. All right, Jaguars. Who'd you take? Let me see.
Oh, there were so many If you were even peeking at Twitter when the Vikings traded down, some of those fans they just need to relax. Kick your feet up. Enjoy the show. Oh, the chair.
Woo! Clemson players reunited. I wonder if there was any say there because we knew Trevor Lawrence was going number one. James Robinson is still there, but they take Clemson running back Travis Etienne. Man, Jacksonville. Woo!
Goodell doing the pick from his own chair. Running backs are going. What? Wait a minute. What happened to Robinson? They still have Robinson, right?
They do. Now they're going to have a really good running back room there. That's crazy.
I don't understand. I get having a running back by committee, but Robinson's exceptional. You don't need to use a first rounder on another running back. I don't understand this. Chat, can you help me out?
What happened?
I'm a bit confused.
Which one?
I'm confused about this pick.
Oh, about the Jaguars saying Travis Etienne?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what that not really sure what that's about.
NFL Draft Tracker has the Vikings with 66, 78, 86, and 90 in the third. So, yeah, tomorrow's going to be busy. That third round's going to be hopping.
66 is the first pick in the third round.
All right.
So they could package some of those later thirds to jump up in the second. I'd say probably in the 40s. Yeah.
I'm glad they're showing these Alvin Kamara highlights, not against Minnesota.
Oh, that hurts. Darisaw feels like a steal for Minnesota. This is Seth Walder on Twitter. Only a 22% chance he'd make it pick 23 entering tonight. Less than a quarter. Woo! Let's go, boys. I'm excited.
So James Robinson just became a handcuff. That's weird. Spillman said he did try to move up, but couldn't. Oh, yeah, you knew he was trying to move up. Like I said before, he had to have been making offers.
Harif Hassan says the Vikings were trying to move up. They didn't for what, obviously.
My guess is Sewell, but because I believe they wanted a left tackle. Much as Tucker is good, Veer Tucker is good. I don't think a guard in the first round was in the cards, especially not at 13. Okay, so I would not have had that pick for Jacksonville, but I guess there's nothing like comparing that to getting a quarterback, a weapon like a wide receiver or a tight end, which that happens a lot in drafts. Is you'll get a new quarterback, someone familiar or at least new to help them out. So
Arif Hassan says Spielman won't tell us who they were attempting to trade up from 14 of the position either, but says they were working on the phone since the third pick. It's got to be Justin Fields, man.
What? No.
You don't think so? Who else would they take that early? Is maybe Sewell? I still would have thought he would have. I wouldn't see him going past the lines anyways. I don't know why you'd go. I don't know what you call the lines. They're not going to trade back for that. especially with a high chance.
Scott Schwab just found out Teddy went to Denver. All right.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, well, that and welcome to the show. Aaron Rodgers once at Green Bay. This is real world, actual. So if you didn't know that, welcome to the show. He is very pissed off with Green Bay, and he said he's not playing there. So that's
I'm being all
funny.
professional over here, leaving my mouse on the screen. I'm such a rookie. There comes Goodell walking by Pumpkinhead. The pumpkin guy? That can't be his name. Oh, yeah. 7 picks in rounds 3 and 4.
We have partnered with the Education Trust as part of Draftathon to bridge the divide.
Lots of barking going on.
Maya Tsumoto and her class at Shaw High School here in Cleveland have faced this challenge for remote learning. She has worked overtime to assist others.
Greg Newsome going to the Browns. All right, guys. I'm going to sign off. Been on here 3 hours. It's been a fun time. I'll let Adam take the reins and write it out with you guys, whatever he decides to do. But I got to work in the morning, so appreciate everyone. I will see you guys next week. We will talk about all these picks the Vikings are going to make, but starting off great.
I think I might try to stick around till the Packers pick. Maybe. Gregory Newsome the second. Although I should go get some work done because work is nice. Maybe I'll just stick for the Ravens pick. I'll make fun of Green Bay when it's some other time. I'll make fun of them. All right, let's hit a refresh there. Oh, that's a nice suit he's got there. Greg Newsome looks like he's wearing something that looks like he would be in that halftime show from the weekend. All right, let's see what the Ravens do, and then I'll hop off and get some work done. But I love these draft watch-alongs and reactions because I think Kyle and I did fairly well in who we thought was going to go where and what was going to go and do things. But even how we get surprised so often because there are those picks that can just make you scratch your head and think, what are these players doing? Or what are these teams doing? Who are these GMs scouting? The Raiders are always a team that'll blow your mind, but individual scouting is always a crap roll too, because I know that I didn't value players the same as a lot of other fans on Twitter, or value needs the same. For me, it was offensive line, offensive tackle early, guard mid rounds. Quarterback wasn't even part of the discussion. It's the draft on ESPN. All right, so I know there's only a few of you still here, hanging around after 3 hours, but I do have to ask you guys, give me that letter grade, A through F, for what the Vikings were able to accomplish. I'm curious to see what you really thought the Vikings were able to accomplish by trading back and still grabbing a left tackle. That could be an answer for the future. personally, my letter grade is it's an A for what they did, but I mean, it's hard to go with anything else just because of what they were able to get. I'm trying to hold this cat back. That's why it looks funny. But yeah, every time, come on, cat, back off. Damn it. But yeah, let's definitely go with an A because I can't think of anything else that would make the grade go down. The pass blocking for Minnesota, absolutely atrocious. Yeah, but now if I do this, he's going to go away because I already told him to go away. I already pass blocked him. Let's see if we can get him to come over here now. Nope, now he's mad. If I could have had anybody in the draft, Trevor Lawrence probably. I like Kirk Cousins, but if you can have that franchise quarterback, you got to do it. That's kind of the way the NFL works. If you can have that franchise quarterback and set yourself up for the future, you got to do it. You absolutely got to do it. I'd love to say Sewell because I'm an offensive line guy, but quarterback is the most important position in football, so you just gotta. Well, a pick is in for the Ravens. We're waiting a little bit more. I think this is going to be the Notre Dame linebacker. I haven't taken a peek yet. But they got to do that. They also need a pass rusher. So for me, Russo isn't off the board. And no, not Alex Leatherwood. And yeah, exactly like that. I learned a lot that year because I went into that year pounding the table for Brady Quinn. And the Vikings had their running back at that point, and they still took Adrian Peterson, and I was mad. But this should be Owusu Karamara from Notre Dame, should be the linebacker. And if it is, I'll be very happy because then I'll be right on my last pick for the day. Whoa. That's too much me. Too much me. Stick with a little window. I like me a lot better in the little window. Trevor Lawrence is the white RG3 out in 5 years or less. Too skinny. Huh. Not quite sure I saw a lot of that from him, but, you know, it's hard to predict a lot of those plays, especially the ones that take a lot of hits. Oh! They got the University of Minnesota boy. I thought he'd go in the first round. Didn't know where. But someone went and got Rashad Bateman. He's going to be good. He's going to be very good. And it's going to be exciting to watch him play. And I'm happy that he won't be playing in the same conference as the Vikings. Look at that catch. Some of these highlights are just amazing. Such a good player. But on that note, I am going to end up taking off. Tomorrow, we will not be going live. We're going to be doing the Discord chat. So if you're around for Discord, hop in. We'll be posting up that link over on Facebook tomorrow so you guys can hop in and chat with us during the draft. But I'm going to take off, go get some work done. Thank you for hanging out with us for over 3 hours. It's been absolutely incredible. And don't forget to give us a like over on Facebook. Follow us on YouTube. Give us I don't know, whatever you do on Twitch over on Twitch. And we'll see you tomorrow to talk a lot more about this and root for players to fall to Minnesota in the 3rd round or for Minnesota to trade up. Either way, it'll be interesting. All right. Thanks again for hanging out, everyone, and have a good night.